New at 11, the legal battle between Dominion Energy and three organizations opposed to its offshore wind project is heating up. In the latest lawsuit development, the Committee for Constructive Tomorrow, the Heartland Institute, and the National Legal and Policy Center requested a preliminary injunction to stop offshore construction before it starts. Marta Berglund joins us in the studio now. And Marta, Dominion filed their response to that request today.
That's right, Dana. Yes, they filed that response. Dominion Energy's attorneys called this an 11th hour attempt to stop the project. Now it's up to the judge to decide if offshore construction can proceed as scheduled.
Dominion Energy says it's set to begin construction this week on its offshore wind project monopiles, the underwater foundation piece for its wind turbines. Dominion says that construction will begin weather permitting, even though the company faces a new legal challenge from the Committee for Constructive Tomorrow, the Heartland Institute, and the National Legal and Policy Center, a preliminary injunction request.
We need an injunction and a proper study that looks at the cumulative aspects of all these different wind farms.
In March, the three organizations sued Dominion, saying it hadn't taken the necessary steps to protect the endangered North Atlantic right whale and other marine life during construction. CFACT President Craig Rucker hopes the judge will side with them to prevent the start of offshore work.
With so much at stake, again, you are talking less than 350 right whales left in existence. This is something that ought to be front and center in their thinking.
Dominion filed a response to the preliminary injunction request Monday afternoon. In it, offshore wind director Grant Hollett writes the company has done its research and taken measures to protect the endangered species. That includes the installation of bubble curtains to reduce underwater noise while piling foundation. Dominion's legal team also argues an injunction is an extraordinary measure, not a legal right, and the plaintiffs don't meet the necessary requirements to be granted one. Meanwhile, Rucker argues, why start construction when a judge could pull the plug?
And if they get the crews out there, and then all of a sudden there's a preliminary injunction, this could all become moot in a few days.
Now, Dominion emphasized to 13 News Now in a statement construction will continue on schedule, and it thinks the lawsuit is meritless. Marta Berglund, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks so much, Marta. And the plaintiffs have until this Thursday to file their reply to Dominion in court before the judge will rule on the request.